Beat down those planks, slide under openings, slap those demons, dash across pits, and Mega Man X up those walls. These are all mechanics that will be used extensively throughout the game, and it's critical that you understand them before you even pick up your first gun. That's just the kind of game that this is going to be. Melee is a lot more complicated than a simple bonk to the head, despite it being the first thing you do when you start the game, so I'll explain that in just a moment. Sliding isn't what you would expect from sliding from other first-person shooters. V1 is always propelled forward when he slides, which increases his style points multiplier. You're going to be using the slide to get out of the way of most obstacles. The dash in Ultrakill is a lot more akin to a dodge roll in, say, Dark Souls, granting a quick burst of iframes that allows for close proximity to enemies and rewarding your memorization for enemy timing. It also replenishes while you're airborne, so you could get a ton of distance with this thing assuming that you're far enough from the floor. Slapping these other green men around has a little bit more nuance to it to explain. The slogan of blood is fuel is literal in Ultrakill. V1 heals by bathing in his victims' fresh blood, so I assume that mankind is dead because he killed them all, or at least the other robots did. Now, who built the robots, and why would they, assuming that they were human, we don't know yet. The tutorial tells you that this is your only method of healing. This is a flat-out lie, which does also tie back to the melee system, which I'll tell you about once we get to our first projectile enemies. I don't have a lot to say about the wall jumps. They're exactly what they sound like. Clinging to a wall will slow your descent, allowing you to jump up a single wall or back and forth between multiple walls, just like Mega Man X or Mario Sunshine. Yes, his name, Mario Sunshine. I fucked that up. Your traction to the wall decreases exponentially the longer you stay on the wall, so you can't exactly hug it like you're wearing the shadow armor, and to balance it, you only get 3 wall jumps before you have to touch the ground. Finally, to bring this prologue to a close, we're introduced to the soul orbs. Usually, there's about 5 of them per stage, with the exception of boss stages, and sometimes levels have less than 5. That mostly applies to the prologue. A majority of them are these blue ones, offering little more than meeting the level's secret quota and giving you 1,000 points to spend at these kiosks, granting you upgrades and variations to your existing weapons. Red soul orbs, while rarer than blue orbs, give you all of the above as well as a full health restore, completely negating any hard damage you might have taken and giving you a second health bar on top of that.